Question number 8, Jan Logie.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Workplace Relations and Safety and asks, what is his response to yesterday's call from members of the Joint Working Group on Pay Equity Principles for the government to, quote, immediately right this historic wrong and implement the Joint Working Group principles?
Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Michael Woodhouse.
Mr. Speaker, I presume the member's question refers to correspondence to the Prime Minister dated 15 November and copy to Minister Bennett and me. That correspondence was from the trade union members of the Joint Working Group, not the Working Group overall. Nevertheless, the Government will be in a position to respond to all of the members of the Joint Working Group in the near future. As I've said before, the Government acknowledges this is a significant issue and we're fully committed to finding a clear and workable solution for all parties involved.
Supplementary, Mr. Speaker.
Supplementary question, Jan Logie.
Given that he told me 3 months ago in this House that we could expect a response in the, quote, not too distant future, can he please be more specific on when women will know? Are we talking days, weeks, months, years?
The Honourable Michael Woodhouse.
I can confirm we are much closer to the distant future that I described in August at the last time, and so I would call it the near future.
Supplementary, Mr.
Supplementary
Speaker.
question, Jan Logie.
Is it acceptable that the women who 18 months ago put aside their legal claims for equal pay so that this work could be done are still waiting for a response from this government?
The Honourable Michael Woodhouse.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the process has been a very long one. And they put aside those claims in order to seek a resolution with the Ministry of Health. I understand that work is also continuing. But I think everybody would accept that these are complex issues. Indeed, that's what the Joint Working Group told me and Minister Bennett when they wrote with their recommendations to me in June. I maintain that it is important that we get it right rather than get it early, and that's what we'll do.
Mr. Speaker.
Supplementary question, Jan Logie.
Isn't it true that if the Joint Working Group hadn't been set up, the court would probably have already established the principles?
The Honourable Michael Woodhouse.
Well, Mr. Speaker, that's purely speculation, and indeed the government is not a party to those court processes, but if I were a betting man, I would be betting on the answer to that question being absolutely not.
Supplementary, Mr. Speaker.
A supplementary question, Jan Logie.
As the Minister responsible for addressing pay equity, is he satisfied that as of yesterday, the average woman in this country is effectively working for nothing because women are paid 13% less than men, and his government is delaying the essential work to change this?
The Honourable Michael Woodhouse.
Well, Mr. Speaker, in respect to the first part of the question, I am the Minister responsible for administering the legal framework regarding employment relations and equal pay, and that's what I will do diligently. In respect of the second question, no, I don't agree.